Welcome to another episode of Soulful Conversation with Raaghav Sally. So, today I would like to start up with a small share. It's been said that ये जिंदगी का सफर है सुहाना यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना. Today we have our guest Mrs. Sakshi Duggal Kumriya, who knows कल क्या होगा परसों क्या होगा. So, to get into more details, let's welcome her to our podcast. Welcome, Sakshi.
Thank you.
First of all, before we get on start with you on futuristic things, let me first have an introduction from you.
Sure. Firstly, thank you so much for having me on your show. And I must appreciate that this is the first time somebody has approached me to talk about travel along with numerology, and that intrigued me to come on your podcast. And with this, I stand with 23 years of experience in numerology.
Wow.
And I hailed it from my mom, who is a numerologist, world famed numerologist. And जैसे कहते हैं ना बच्चे के ब्लड में ये चीज आती है तो बचपन से ही न्यूमरोलॉजी इज इन माय ब्लड एंड आई गॉट इनटू इट मोर डीपर एंड डीपर इन द पास्ट years and delved into life coaching, vastu consultancy, because everything goes hand in hand. So this is about me now. I've conquered and been on a lot of platforms, international.
That is why you've been called as a celebrity numerologist now.
I think you've been too kind, and I think God has been super kind to bless me with such a level of platform. You know, opportunities come to everybody, but I think being a numerologist, and especially when social media has become so, it's right on your click, and
Absolutely.
it's so approachable, and everybody is a numerologist, no tarot reader and astrologer. कहते हैं ना घर घर में
घर घर
पंडित आ
में
गया.
करेक्ट. सो बेसिकली
But
डॉक्टर और पंडित दो चीजें ऐसी हैं जो घर घर में आ गई हैं बिकॉज
Absolutely.
वंस यू ओपन अप इंस्टाग्राम चैनल और एनी यूट्यूब शॉर्ट so you just start getting the feeds about the numerology, you start getting feeds about the astrology, you start getting the
Yes.
feeds about the doctor. आज
Absolutely.
विटामिन सी कम है, आज विटामिन डी कम है, तो आज ये तो
That's
maximum
so
people
true.
are
But this is a science, and it's good that everybody is wanting to understand what is it all about. At the end of the day, we can learn about these modalities, but we cannot learn how to predict. So we need to have that blessing as intuition. लोग बहुत सीखना चाहते हैं. I have seen more than 10 lakh people by date. I think ज़्यादा ही होगा मेरा database. But we are not God. God is God, and we are just mediators. हम Google Map हैं जो लोगों को right और wrong, सही और गलत, कौन सा रास्ते पे जाना है और नहीं जाना है. Of course, जो होना है वो तो होना ही है. You can't challenge it, you can't change it. But definitely ये study उसको थोड़ा सा आसान बनाती है.
But
It's no magic. Yeah.
I also think that I personally believe that though Instagram, though these YouTube feeds and YouTube videos have made things easy, though the information is there,
Yeah.
but I still somewhere believe that it should be moreover taken from a professional.
एक्सपर्ट क्यों जाते हैं? कोई भी सर्जरी ऐसे नहीं करा सकता. कोई भी कहते हैं ना कि जस्ट फील्ड में एक्सपर्ट और स्पेशलिस्ट होता है, उसकी राय जरूर लेनी चाहिए, क्योंकि आप अपनी जिंदगी उनके हाथ पे डालते हैं. कोई भी डिसीजन हो, आप सलाह तो दुनिया भर में चल रही है, ज्ञान सबके पास है बांटने के लिए. बट आई वुड ऑल्सो लाइक टू सजेस्ट योर व्यूअर्स, इफ यू आर वाचिंग अस, do go to the expert and
Get the
help. Yes,
get
definitely.
the right information from a right
Yes.
person rather than taking it from a social media and all, because वो एक
Absolutely.
see everybody is not expert. I
True.
personally believe, and
Yes.
once it is there in the media, so it's social media, it's a generic information. It's not, I'm not doubting on anybody's expertise or something.
Sure.
We're just
Yeah.
giving it on a general note.
That's true.
Coming back to the travel and numerology, let's balance it out
Yeah.
both together.
Yeah.
So let me just, before we start our travel and numerology together session, I just want to have few clarities, if it is for me as well as, and I'm sure some of the viewers also must be getting little information about it. I just want to know what is the difference between numerology and astrology. So basically, this is something. See, I mean, till to a long extent of my lifetime, I used to think that two things are same.
Absolutely.
And but now more getting into deep and in detail and getting from the videos, shots, I just came to know that these two things are different.
Yeah. So whosoever is listening to us, Raghav, astrology बहुत deep है. 293, 296 चार्ट्स हैं और एक जिन्हें का हॉरोस्कोप पढ़ने में मुझे एटलीस्ट लेमैन लाइक मी इन दिस एस्ट्रोलॉजी फील्ड, आई एम एक्सपर्ट इन न्यूमरोलॉजी, बट जब मैं एस्ट्रोलॉजी डिग अप करती हूँ, रिसर्च करती हूँ, काफ़ी केसेस में रेफर करती हूँ, it takes at least 4 to 5 days for me to read their charts.
4 to 5
yes,
days.
And I don't know, kudos to people who do it. They hats off to them. Now, numerology is much easier to understand because at the end of the day, you are given 3 planets by birth. It is quicker to get to know the real issue one is facing, what are the degrees of the planets, what zone a person is going through, what phase, what transition, and till when will this phase last. Unlike astrology, it's another modality, and this is how astrology and numerology, at the end of the day, it's like allopathic medicine and homeopathic medicine, right? And some people just want to have Ayurveda, or some people just believe in home remedies, right? So it is a way to treat our problem. You can go to a tarot reader, you can go to a coffee reader, you can go to an angel reader. There's so many things nowadays. You can go to a numerologist, you can go to an astrologer. At the end of the day, what matters is your problem needs to be sorted and healed. जब तक दर्द नहीं होती तब तक हम दवा नहीं लेते. So जब तक प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती हम एस्ट्रोलॉजर या न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट पे नहीं जाते. तो इसलिए न्यूमरोलॉजी, इन माय एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ सो मेनी इयर्स, I feel it's much more workable for me, and it's good to go. I think it's a study a lot of people should pursue it. A lot of people want people like us to also teach. बट अब ये ज़्यादा स्प्रेड आउट हुई है. पहले हमारे ओल्ड स्कूल थॉट्स एंड ओल्ड स्कूल पंडित जीज एंड एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स एंड उन्हीं की विद्या चलती थी क्योंकि हमारी वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी ही मानी जाती थी. अब दुनिया कहाँ चली गई, जेट एज है, स्कूल में CBSE से हमारे भी बोर्ड्स में आ गए हैं. सो सिमिलरली एस्ट्रोलॉजी से हम न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट और सारी साइंस को एक्सप्लोर करें. सो इट्स बेसिकली अ साइंस. पर कोई कहे कि डर, फियर, पहले डर होता था, मंगलिक है, कालसर्प दोष है, कितने शब्द हमने ऐसे सुने हैं अपने बचपन में और इस विद्या में जिससे हमें फियर क्रिएट हो गया है. I think numerology doesn't create a fear of anything. It is just a science. So I would just like to promote it as a science. And there's a problem, there's a solution. हर ताले की चाबी है. Correct. So that's how it works. And let's get back to your topic of travel, which I'm very much interested in discussing today.
I'm now coming to this again. I have another question before, I want to have little more clarity to it as well now.
Yeah.
Now, when we talk about when we talk about numerology, what I have experienced or what I have been through informative and information and whatever it is.
Yeah.
There are 2 numbers which I have heard. I don't know if there are more also. I don't know, but I have heard of 2 numbers. One is date of birth. If I'm that is the for sure.
I'll brief you how it works before we just. So the right information is God has given us 3 planets by birth to everybody. So one is the date which we are born on, and one is the total of may I know your date of birth if you want to share that? We can.
3rd November 1989.
All right, so 3/11/1989. So one is your date of birth, that's number 3. And at the end of the day, we have 9 planets. When we are born, God has given us 3 planets by birth, which cannot be changed, cannot be challenged. You can't change your date of birth, right? In numerology, time is not that relevant for my reading. A lot of other numerologists do consider it at times. I just take it into consideration कि आप midnight में पैदा तो नहीं हुए, because British calendar के हिसाब से आपका date of birth फिर change हो जाता है.
I'm morning person.
All right, so that sorts out our issue. But 3rd November 1989, when we total up your date of birth, it gives us a destiny number. Okay. That's also called a life path number. Then we have the birth number. You're a pure number 3. तो जब हम आपकी डेट ऑफ बर्थ को ऐड करेंगे 3 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 9 + 8 + 9 पूरी डेट ऑफ बर्थ को, तो नंबर 5 आता है. if I'm correct.
Yeah,
You
or
can just calculate
5.
quickly. So you'll be a number 3 and a 5 person जो आज के हमारे एपिसोड पर रेलेवेंट है. थर्ड नंबर कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं? People can get back to me and take sessions from me.
The details would be there on the
yeah,
under
to know the third number, we take your name also into consideration. But today's episode is all about travel. So Raghav, we would consider our main number, that's the birth number, and then the total number, which is a life path number. That's also called as destiny number. So जब हम ट्रैवल की बात करते हैं, जब हम करियर की बात करते हैं, जब हम रिलेशनशिप की बात करते हैं, कुछ कुछ फैक्टर्स में हम यही 2 नंबर्स को कंसिडर करते हैं. फिर आगे, बिकॉज न्यूमरोलॉजी इज अ डीप स्टडी, then we consider the third planet also. But because your viewers will be much more interested in travel and
definitely today we are focusing like how basically we want our viewers to have little more information, knowledge, interest, entertainment, like saying that if tomorrow they are planning up a trip, like a lot of people travel with us, so if they are planning up a trip, I would like to understand from you, if a person is, as you said, there are 2 numbers, life path number and a born date number. So if a person is born on 1st, so we'll come that, if you don't mind, we'll come with that one by one.
We'll number all the numbers. Cover all the numbers today.
So we'll cover all the numbers. So let's start with that first of all. Let's start with one number. So you've been on.
So number 1. So Raghav, आपके इतने clients हैं, इतने लोग हैं, आपने देखा होगा कि किसी की requirement होती है कि वो explorer होते हैं, वो नई जगह जाना चाहते हैं. कई लोग होते हैं जो बिल्कुल restricted चलते हैं कि उनकी same itinerary चलती है. कई लोगों के लिए travel बहुत बड़ा issue है, anxiety create होती है. कई लोगों के लिए travel retreat है, और कई लोग कहीं जाना ही नहीं चाहते. So this is all hidden in your numbers. So whosoever is born on number 1, 19th, 28th, and what is
10th.
the 10th? Yes, thank you for remembering that. So जो भी इन date of births का total number 1 आता है, और destiny में जहाँ number 1 आता है, they are explorers, they are navigators, they are born to show the world that okay, we can do this. They are trendsetters. तो इनको आसमान, खुला आसमान बहुत पसंद है. That means they love to fly. So wherever they are located, fly means they would prefer. Transport means air travel बहुत ज़्यादा इन लोगों के लिए common होता है. और they like sun-rising places, wherever they see nature. They are close to nature. So these people are explorers.
So if I call on nature, so there could be something like more of greenery, so jungles, so something like Africa.
Hilltops.
Africa could be, South Africa could be
absolutely.
them. So all my viewers who are born on number 1, next trip for you is Africa. Please contact us.
That's right. So they are explorers, and ये लोग बहुत महफिल की जान होते हैं. मतलब इनके अंदर इतना एनर्जी होती है, इतना जज्बा होता है कि ग्रुप्स को लेके जाते हैं. ये लोनर्स नहीं होते, या अकेले ट्रैवल नहीं करते.
Number 1s, you guys are group travelers. So next time we'll check on your passports. If you are number 1, we want a group from you guys.
Yes, and similarly, इनका जिनका लाइफ पाथ नंबर 1 होता है, सेकेंडरी हाफ ऑफ लाइफ. तो हम सबकी प्राइमरी पार्ट होता है लाइफ का, और सेकेंडरी पार्ट होता है. तो इनके सेकेंडरी पार्ट जो 29, 30, 31 के बाद शुरू होता है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन एवरीबडीज डेट ऑफ बर्थ इंडिविजुअली, ये सेकेंडरी फेज में ज़्यादा एक्सप्लोर करते हैं अपनी ज़िंदगी को, और उनको रियलाइजेशन होती है कि फर्स्ट पार्ट में उनकी ज़िंदगी में बहुत बर्डन्स होते हैं, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ होती हैं. फिर ये एक स्टेज पे आके कहते हैं कि हम अपनी ज़िंदगी को जीना चाहते हैं. एंड दीज पीपल आर द पीपल हु बिकम इंस्पिरेशन. सो ट्रैवल इनको इंस्पिरेशन देता है, और ये लोगों को इंस्पायर करते हैं. सो इनके लिए ट्रैवल इज लाइक अ मेडिसिन.
Wow.
So whosoever is listening to us, they should travel. Number 1, go and explore the world, and people need people like them.
Definitely.
And they get refueled by traveling. Wow. And their lucky places and favorable places would be where there's a lot of nature, less crowd, because ये खुद ही इतनी जान महफिल की जान बना देते हैं, और जहाँ पे थोड़ा सा सुकून हो, because that's how they understand themselves better.
Great. Yeah. Now coming on to next number.
Yes.
Second number. Two.
Number 2, whosoever is born on number 2, 11, 20th, 29th, they're rulers of moon. मून ऐसा नंबर है राघव जो हर 15 दिन में बदल जाता है, बड़े टेम्परामेंटल और विचलित हैं, मतलब शांत स्वभाव के होते हैं, बट कुछ चल रहा है। और अभी तो बेचारों का थोड़ा डिप्रेशन फेज ही चल रहा है इस समय, तो सबका समय बदलने वाला है। वैसे ये साल थोड़ा कठिन रहा है, बट इनके लिए मेडिटेशन बहुत जरूरी है। इनको अपने आप से अंदर से कनेक्ट करना बहुत जरूरी है। ये पेस पे चलते हैं, इनको बहुत दे डोंट वांट द रिगरस लाइफ एंड हाई ऑन लाइफ एंड नॉइजी प्लेसेस. That's a phase which comes in their life. Then they enjoy a lot of people and crowd. ये भीड़ में भी तन्हा है. So the places they can explore is near water. They are favorable places, lucky places. They get their solace
Goa,
near
Phuket.
water. Oh, Phuket, Goa, Bali, Bangkok.
No, Bangkok is not near the.
It's all water based.
So basically, Pattaya you can say.
Oh
It's
yes.
near
Oh yeah,
Pattaya,
Phuket. That's
Phuket,
right. That's right.
Goa,
Yes.
Kerala.
You would know better. Yeah. Yes.
Andaman.
Yes.
Sri Lanka.
Yes, absolutely. यमुना पार भी चलेगा क्योंकि थोड़ी सोलेस है वहाँ पे. So they like to.
हरिद्वार भेज देते हैं.
हरिद्वार, Rishikesh. Oh
Rishikesh.
yes. And again, in their secondary life, when they reach a level of acclaim, they are party animals. So they are very unstable in their choices. So you can expect anything out of them. But they are lovely people. They are beautiful souls at the end of the day. Yeah.
So after this, coming to the number 3.
Number 3, that's you. Since you mentioned, so number 3 is ruled by Guru and Jupiter. So this is the largest planet in the solar system. जब हम numerology भी पढ़ते हैं तो गुरु को सिर्फ ज्ञान देना आता है ना? गुरु से हम ज्ञान ही सीखते हैं. तो ये ऐसा planet है कि ये एक्सप्लोर नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि उसको लगता है मैं खुद में ही इतना कंप्लीट हूँ. तो जब आप ट्रैवल करते हैं ना, आपको सब कुछ सिस्टमैटिक चाहिए और बिना काम के ट्रैवल आपको पसंद नहीं है. 3 नंबर को काम बताए, जगह बताए, काम बताए, जगह बताए. अगर बिना काम के कहीं जाना है तो आप नहीं जाना चाहेंगे. You feel it's whiling away.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so because you feel it's wastage of time.
Exactly.
So there has to be a motive.
Correct.
And there has to be something very strong to pull you to that place.
Correct.
So that's number 3. So in logo ko high life, in the sense luxurious lifestyle, and where people are pampering you. Guru को क्या चाहिए? शिष्य चाहिए तो उनको ऐसी जगह चाहिए जहाँ पे लोग उनके आगे और पीछे घूमे और उनको वैल्यू करे, वैलिडेट करे. और वो उन्हीं की मेडिसिन तो वही है. आप लोगों की थेरेपी यही है. अगर आपको एक कमरे में बंद कर दिया जाए, आप सबसे पहले डिप्रेशन में चले जाएंगे. पर आपको लोग मिल जाएं तो आपको, और अपने टाइप के.
That's more important.
City life. So the travel, what is recommended is city, any place under the sun, and where casinos are there, where gambling is a part.
Macau, Dubai,
Hong Kong.
Guys, 3 numbers: Macau, Dubai. I can say you guys more something. Cape Town is very good destination for this.
That's right. Yeah.
Then you guys can come to city life. Bombay is very good out of it.
Bangalore, Bombay,
Chandigarh. City lives are very good.
Favorable for these numbers.
Correct.
Yes.
So now if we talk about these numbers in a life path.
Yes. So these numbers either आपका डेस्टिनी नंबर में 3 आता है या बर्थ नंबर पे 3 आता है. बोथ आर वैलिडेटेड फॉर दिस थिंग. बट इनका सेकेंडरी पार्ट में ये बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबल हो जाते हैं. पहले जितना घूम लिया फिर लिया, बन गए जो भी बनना है लाइफ में, क्योंकि दे टेक अ चिल पिल इन द फर्स्ट हाफ ऑफ देयर लाइफ. Second half, they're very family-oriented people. So hence, they always want to know everything systematic. As I said, without purpose तो जा ही नहीं पाएंगे कहीं पे. तो family का सुख दुख, किसको क्या चाहिए, तो providers. They are like life coaches, life guards. They are like God in a lot of people's life. उनको लगता है कि हम तो कहीं गलत जा ही नहीं सकेंगे और सबके लिए ही सोचते हैं. ये नंबर ऐसा है. But at the end of the day, I think you can't pour from an empty bottle.
Absolutely.
So you need to refuel yourself. So
now coming to the next number, coming to number 4.
number 4, luxury, luxury, luxury. Number
So-
4 का मतलब ही luxury है. बहुत लोग नंबर 4 को राहु मानते हैं, बट मेरी 20 साल की स्टडी में नंबर 4 मतलब मंगल, क्योंकि ये 4th पोजिशन है. आई कॉन्ट अनलर्न व्हाट आई हैव लर्न. सो मेरे हिसाब से ये जो नंबर है, इनको लग्जरी, पैसा, पावर, पैसा इज पावर फॉर देम. So they will not compromise on their lifestyle. They will never go in jungles. They will never go in beach side wherein they have to walk for 2 kilometers. They will not go to waterfalls and explore things. They want systematic things. Good luxury Lamborghini comes or limousine comes and takes them for a ride.
So they just have Vegas and Dubai left.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. No, but they are globetrotters. They travel maximum in their life in their secondary phase.
Wow.
Because money, they just have money. I mean, you talk about this number is blessed with the power of
So
financial.
when we are talking about 4 number, we're talking about number 4, we're talking about number 13, and we're talking about number 22.
22, 13, 4th, and
31.
31st. And also the destiny number. So these they will not leave any country or any city in the entire world, because that's their power, that we have been everywhere in luxury. They will not compromise on their standard at any cost, because my destiny number is 4, so I can so relate to it. थोड़ा personal हो रहे हैं, but जरूरी है.
But I know her, but she's been client since like now almost 7 years.
7 years
continuously. Yes. So we made you travel most of the countries now. Very recently, she's done London. How was your London trip? I would like to.
London was amazing. I went to Cambridge. Your viewers should listen. All of us should know that sometimes जिंदगी में राघव ऐसी चीजें होती हैं जो आप सोचते भी नहीं हैं. मेरे को फ्लाइट एंजाइटी डेवलप हुई सन 2018 में, पता नहीं कहाँ से, मिडल ऑफ द फ्लाइट. एंड me being such a globetrotter, loving traveling, I love traveling, एकदम से लगा कि मैं जिंदगी में ट्रैवल नहीं कर पाऊंगी. बट थैंक्स टू आई थिंक my travel agency and of course a lot of people's positivity, I was invited at King's College, University of Cambridge, for facilitation of being the best numerologist. तो ये कोई नहीं खोना चाहता गोल्डन चांस. एंड आपने मेरा ट्रिप ऐसे अलाइन किया कि आई कुड गो. एंड यस, इट इज़ अ फैक्ट दैट जब हमें कहीं पे पहुंचना है तो हमें उसको चैलेंज लेना है और हमें अपनी ही कमजोरी को स्ट्रेंथ बनानी है. So this is how it works, and my travel was amazing.
I would like to understand, now that we have made you travel London 2 times, so what do you think that was the difference in travel travel to London, which I know that in 2018 when you got this problem you were traveling to London only, then after that almost after 6 years now you have traveled. So as people say that London has changed over the years and now it has been getting a little risky to travel and all.
I think COVID has changed a lot of dynamics. This is what my personal thing is. It has changed people, and the travel norms have changed, earlier था कि हम सेविंग्स करते थे, या जिसकी जो भी क्षमता है या जो भी स्ट्रेंथ होती है फाइनेंशियल, वो एक ट्रिप करता था, साल में.
होता था.
बट कोविड के बाद आई थिंक हमारा सिनेरियो चेंज हो चुका है. ट्रैवल इंडस्ट्री कहाँ बिल्कुल ठप थी और आज हर इंसान घूमना चाहता है, बिकॉज कल का पता नहीं है, राइट? बिकॉज दिस इज व्हाट हैज चेंज्ड. तो व्हेन आई वेंट इन 2018 as my bucket list, to take my bucket list off, that I traveled the best city in the world and that was my dream city. It was another excitement, another level of achievement. This time I went for my career accomplishment, and the vibe, Raghav, has totally changed. It has changed. Although I was in the best of the hotels,
you were staying in Marble Arch. That's one of the centrist points.
Yes, I was. I would not say there was any issue in traveling or the places we chose. Or I think I explored the whole city very well. It was a short trip, and I traveled luxury, but still the vibe has changed completely. I think COVID has changed the dynamics a lot. I go by vibes. Um, जब तक काम नहीं होगा मुझे लगता है मैं नहीं जाऊंगी. So of course बहुत clients हैं और बहुत their loved ones there, so I plan to visit whenever, but with a purpose, right?
With the purpose.
Yeah,
So-
but it has changed. I think COVID is to be blamed.
COVID is
yeah.
to be blamed.
Yeah.
So coming to this again, I would like to also know. I mean, like, see, this is a big thing to get an award in Cambridge.
Yeah.
So now, even if we highlight a little, how was the experience? And
Oh, it was absolutely fabulous. The experience, because language is so easy, and we had people from all 23 countries to get the facilitation done, and from India, I was the chosen one. It was the program was conducted at King's College. जो dream ही होता है.
बिल्कुल.
With my kind of background, it was next to impossible, and the age of 45 getting all this was completely a dream come true. And my mom would say that you're a number 7, you were meant to be a celebrity. तो आज लगता है numbers matter करते हैं, but बाकी तो मेहनत तो सभी करते हैं. I feel सब
totally.
में at the end of the day it's your time and destiny. बट किंग्स कॉलेज में जाना, वहाँ पे कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करना, फैसिलिटेट होना, वहाँ के लोग इतने वार्म थे, दे वर सो वेलकमिंग, दे वर वेरी गुड होस्ट्स. द वाइब ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज वाज ऑल टुगेदर वेरी पॉजिटिव. लंदन हैज चेंज्ड drastically, but Cambridge, where there were students, everything was so well maintained. I came back with a beautiful feeling that okay, this was a place where I was facilitated. It'll always be a memory in my life, and
that's
I think
a lifetime achievement.
lifetime,
basically,
absolutely.
you cannot deny that.
And travel, I think हर जगह की आपकी एक छाप रह जाती है.
But Nick, this is something different. This is an achievement. This is not a travel. This
Yes,
is an
this
achievement.
was an
and
achievement.
This is a
Absolutely.
lifetime one
Yes.
which you get.
Of course, वहाँ पहुँचते ही जैसे मैंने कहा नंबरों में है कि लग्जरी चाहिए, सब कुछ आसानी से चाहिए. उतरते ही फ्लाइट से आप बिजनेस क्लास से उतरते हैं और कहा जाता है अपना सामान उठाएं. हम लोगों को इस चीज की आदत नहीं है. It was a challenge in all the European countries, and that's how it works. But that's fine because we need to get used to it. But yes, I would say that Cambridge versus London, definitely there was a difference in there was a difference in, I think, the structured thing. And there are a lot of challenges going on right now, but I'm sure it'll get settled sooner. Now we are aiming at US, Howard calling very soon for us, and we'll come back to you for that.
Definitely, we are waiting. We are waiting for that.
Yes.
So coming to this again, I mean, in meanwhile, you've been also into the Khalij times, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Dubai. Yeah,
Dubai.
Yeah,
so how's Dubai, and how's Dubai people treating you?
Dubai is, I think, that city life. Dubai is high on life, and the clientele in Dubai is very, how do I say, they're very promising. They're very loyal. And the kind of people I've come across, I think Dubai is to be explored by whosoever goes to Dubai or comes with me, or I've taken groups there. I've got a good network and good social circle. Dubai is one place where you feel very safe as a solo traveler, as a woman, as a middle-aged woman, as any sort of age group. I think family travel, Dubai is too good.
Even I think solo traveling to Dubai is very good.
It is very safe. I've been walking in the night at 4 a.m. and 4:30 with absolutely no stress, of whereabouts, because kahin bari, there's a road called Sheikh Zayed Road, and it's so lively. You just want to go for a walk and get that breather out, and it's amazing. You can, in no other country I can ever dare to do that. London, I was scared because there was something going on. So I was instructed by the hotel people also to avoid. But yeah, Dubai is super safe. And I think it's a family place. I mean, if you're in your limits, I think everything is amazing.
So being from a travel background, if you'll ask me, Dubai is for everything.
Dubai is for
you have to,
and for everybody,
it's
for
for
every
everybody.
age group.
So every age group,
Absolutely.
every kind of earlier it used to be restricted.
Yeah.
You cannot have liquor, you cannot have this, you cannot have that. But
No.
today the
Today
restrictions
Dubai
are
has
over.
broken all the norms and everything is available. हम जितना हिंदी में दुबई में बात करते हैं
उतना हम इस
शायद
पॉडकास्ट पे भी नहीं कर रहे हैं.
बिल्कुल.
So
तो,
obviously you get
हाँ.
so many Hindi, Pakistani,
Absolutely.
Bangladeshi drivers.
And
They are
very
normally
welcoming. They are very warm people. आप कैब्स में चले जाएं, आप किसी से जनरली मॉल में भी मिल लें तो आपको बहुत ही सराहा जाता है. एंड आई थिंक इट्स अ प्लेस टू एक्सप्लोर. And Dubai is rising. I mean, so much of investment.
absolutely.
Bollywood
So
is
a lot of people are investing there.
so
A lot of
many-
people have got golden visas.
Oh,
Though
yes.
that's a huge comes with a huge cost, but people are still doing it.
No, but then the Indian we have the power.
80% Indians.
We have the power to invest. So I feel Dubai is the place. I was again facilitated at 2 international pageants as a celebrity life coach. That's how I got connected to the college and all the, all these platforms. And that's how I got to know the other side of the world. And that's how you get to know the network, you contact with more people. And my experience has been perfect.
Dubai though has a basically if you have a connections in Dubai, see we also have an office in Dubai now.
Yeah.
So obviously once you have a connections in Dubai, you understand that the world has suddenly got small.
Yeah, and everything is so systemized. Like everything has got a system. So you get on to it.
Absolutely.
There are no shortcuts, and once you get to understand that this is how it works, this is how it works. मतलब आपको कहते हैं ना लाइफस्टाइल को तरीके से जीना. Dubai is good to understand systematic lifestyle.
So basically, Dubai, I think Dubai is a place where there are people from Bangladesh, there are people from Pakistan, there are
Yeah.
people from India. If we talk about Indians here, we Indians are not so systemized here. How systemized we get, though we get in all the other countries in the
Yeah.
world, whether it's Canada, USA, Dubai, or whatever next you can say, we systemize. Even in Europe, you'll now find a lot of Indians or Pakistanis and all those.
Yeah.
But the way I have seen in Dubai, so the way they've settled in themselves in Dubai, they follow the rules. It's different level.
Absolutely.
And because there is a
we
lot
are
of strictness also.
Yeah, and also I'm talking about from the tourist point of view. Of course, once you become a resident, every country has their plus
Absolutely.
and minuses. So,
Absolutely.
but yeah, I think it's one of my favorite places where I get some breather and work and love and.
As you already mentioned, same here for
Yeah.
3 number, so Dubai is the only.
Yes,
This is the place. So
that's
coming
right.
back to our topic again. So
Number
now
5.
let's talk about the number 5.
Yes, so whosoever is born on 5th, 14th, and 23rd, and their destiny number is 5, they want to do everything. They are like jack of all trades, master of none, if I may say. Well, please don't take it otherwise, but they want to know everything. They are perfectionist. They actually have the capability to explore everything. So जब exploring की बात आती है, इनको कभी बीच भी अच्छा लगता है, कभी hills भी अच्छे लग सकते हैं, कभी इनको adventurous भी होना अच्छा लग सकता है, कभी इनको night life अच्छी लग सकती है. So they can go anywhere, adjust anywhere. They will not be restricted to certain things, and they can travel solo, they can stay alone, they can stay alone for days along, and then some
Guys,
numbers.
Sri Lanka is the place for you guys. 5 numbers, Sri Lanka is the place. You get hills, you get beach, you get the city, you get
Everything,
everything.
all
You
in
can
one.
stay alone, you
Yeah.
can meditate, you get tea gardens, coffee gardens,
Yeah.
whatever you
So
want.
number 5, whosoever is listening to us is going through a very depressive phase right now because they've turned inwards. They are going through a phase where they want to know what they have achieved, what are they. Then they want to know their life purposes. Right now, number 5 is questioning their existence. Whosoever comes to me, I understand the phase is very challenging. So mental wellness is priority for them. So they should travel, take a break, take a chill pill. We are left with few months for this year to go by. I think they should take it easy and not take too much stress on themselves, because we need to stop at the petrol pump and fill the fuel, right?
Absolutely.
So traveling is the fuel for them. Yeah.
Now coming to the number 6.
Number 6, 6, 15, 24. It's शुक्र शुक्र शुक्र, ये तो अब्रॉड ही सेटल हो जाते हैं। अगर इंडिया में पैदा होते हैं तो अब बाहर चले जाते हैं। इनको तो लग्जरी चाहिए, ब्रांड्स चाहिए, ब्यूटी चाहिए, सब कुछ बेस्ट चाहिए। पॉकेट में होगा नहीं होगा, डेस्टिनी में है। सो दे आर ब्लेस्ड। सो नंबर 6 is, and they get anxiety by planning. We are not the planners. They don't like planning. इनको 4 चीजें आप बोल देंगे तो they will fall back. They will say no, we don't want to. We just want to enjoy. So ideally, this is the number जो सबसे ज्यादा ट्रैवल करता है, सबसे ज्यादा enjoy करता है ट्रैवल को, because this is their destiny.
So our client who's
Anybody. शुक्र का मतलब ही ट्रैवल। और हम कहते हैं जिसकी डेस्टिनी में जब फेज आता है न्यूमरोलॉजी एस्ट्रोलॉजी के अकॉर्डिंग, शुक्र की जब दशा चलती है एस्ट्रोलॉजी में, और जिसके पास शुक्र का ट्रांजिशन आता है न्यूमरोलॉजी में, उसका समय घूमने फिरने का आ गया है। वो घर में टिकता ही नहीं। कहते पैर के नीचे स्प्रिंग लग जाता है और वो खुद भी घूमता है और अपने सदस्यों को भी घुमाता है घर के। चाहे आप इंडिया में पैदा हुए हैं, चाहे आप बाहर हुए हैं, आप यू विल ट्रैवल एंड मेक मोस्ट ऑफ इट। सो दिस इज अ फेज वेयर यू शुड काइंड ऑफ cherish.
So when I'll personally come for this and let me know which year I am getting into this thing, because I would also like to travel this way.
Sure.
So definitely. So now coming to your number 7.
Number 7, loners. Anybody born on 7th, 16th and 25th. Of course, बहुत blessed है, divine power है, spiritual awakening है। कहीं जगहों पे कहा जाता है पैसा भी डेस्टिनी में लेके आते हैं, बट 7, 16 और 25 में भी बहुत फर्क है।
Okay.
अब उसके लिए आप सेशन ले सकते हैं आके।
Again, repeating details will come in description with the phone number and the Instagram account. Don't worry.
Okay, but coming back to the real point, these numbers are they love divine travel. They feel connected to the Almighty and the senses around, and they need to feel the power within themselves, because they wait to get validated from the world. You know, इनको कोई नहीं समझता, इनको कोई एक्सेप्ट नहीं करता जैसे ये होते हैं, और too emotional, too touchy about certain things. Of course, इनके भी primary और secondary phases हैं. So ये number बहुत suffering number है, जहाँ emotions आते हैं। काम है, perfectionist है, dedicated हैं, values को value देते हैं, तो इनके लिए travel का मतलब है जहाँ पे planning है, सब कुछ systemized है, right है, wrong है। अगर 10:50 की फ्लाइट है तो वो 10:55 पे क्यों हो गई, उसी से इनका मूड खराब हो सकता है। अगर सीट के साथ में कोई बैठा है, उसने कुछ इधर उधर रख दिया तो
We understand this.
है ना, पोजेसिव हैं, अकोमोडेट नहीं करना चाहते हैं। एडजस्टमेंट वर्ड थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग हो जाता है, क्योंकि ये सिर्फ सोचते हैं कि हम सही हैं, जो ये सही हैं, क्योंकि इनके इमोशंस बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है। बट फ्रॉम अ थर्ड एंगल, आई थिंक दे शुड ट्रैवल एंड सी द वर्ल्ड, बिकॉज इनको जितना ट्रैवल करेंगे उतनी ही जिंदगी समझ आएगी।
So city life or beach life or mountain life?
City life is not meant for them at all. They can't take the chaos of the world. So when you're traveling, these numbers, they love the water. Any water body. It's like eat, sleep, rest, repeat. Eat, sleep, rest, repeat. It's like
again same for them also, like again coming Dubai, Phuket, Pattaya, Goa, Kerala,
and they love repetitions. They are not explorers. एक जगह पे आप उनको, क्योंकि एक एक्सपीरियंस अगर अच्छा है तो अच्छा, और अगर एक गलत हो गया तो वो दोबारा कभी नहीं जाएंगे।
So I think then Sri Lanka is them for them.
आप श्रीलंका को प्रमोट कर रहे हैं, आपको कुछ मिल रहा है उसमें?
बिल्कुल मिल रहा है। श्रीलंका, we have a very good team. You guys can connect for Sri Lanka. We guys have a good team. We can help you with
travel. I think Mauritius,
Maldives. Yes, sorry. अब तो Maldives promote कर सकते हैं।
I mean, you would know better.
So
Bali. I'm game for Bali. Anytime. As a number 7.
See, Bali has a challenge. So Bali,
Singapore, Malaysia. I'm talking about all number 7.
So Singapore, Malaysia is not beach destinations. Basically.
No, Singapore has a lot of water bodies.
They have water body, but it's not a beach destination. You can say.
Stay Sentosa.
So you can just for that you just need, and that is also very limited. But
and
when
Malaysia, we have that Langkawi.
Langkawi is very beautiful. Langkawi is very beautiful, but I don't suggest Bali in this. See, Bali is very beautiful. Bali has
now as a number 7. I'm just telling you my choice.
I'm as a destination now. I'm telling you. So again, we are merging number with the travel. So I don't recommend Bali. The reason only is because there is a lot of traffic. See, I बोल दिया ना, अब मैं जाऊंगी नहीं. ये number 7 है. So you know this is how it works. The psychology works like that, right? So any you have
number
been to
7,
Bali.
Of course I've been, but now just that the conversation says that any number 7, 25th, 16th, जब उनके दिमाग में कुछ ना आ गई है तो वो they will not try to, they're not challengers, they're not rebellions. They will consider that okay, something is somebody saying no, then it should not be explored.
No, we're not saying no, but there's a challenge of traffic, which we have got we get a feedback from the customers. So you know, we interact with them once they're back. So there were a lot of everybody has to say what traffic, and now Dubai has a lot of traffic.
Don't ask. Bangkok, oh my God, we went on a tuk-tuk. I'll never go on a tuk-tuk, you know that. But that's fun. And that tuk-tuk also stopped for a good 50 minutes. Eventually, we had to step out and walk towards our, shopping areas. Every country has,
city.
2-3 days ago, a friend of mine forwarded a reel. एक गुरुग्राम ही ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे गाय और गाड़ी सेम चलती है, सेम सड़क पे चलती है. No, I beg to differ. I've been to so many countries.
Recently, Sheikh Zayed Road was blocked.
Totally, and that's one I'm saying. So many places wherein we don't understand. Traffic is all over the world now.
It's all over the world now.
Yeah, so I think you should take 2-3 days extra while traveling, so that it's not a very cut short back-to-back trip.
Absolutely.
So that you can take a breather and come back with beautiful memories.
Absolutely. Yeah. So now coming to the number 8.
Number 8. Oh my God. Number 8 ऐसा number है जो 8, 17, 26 को जो भी पैदा हुए हैं. राघव, ये ऐसे नंबर्स हैं जो जिनके अंदर इतना टैलेंट है बट वो कंसिस्टेंट नहीं रहता. दे आर वेरी वेरी गुड एट एवरीथिंग एक्चुअली. शनि का नंबर है. शनि मतलब शनि शनि, धीरे धीरे करके इनकी जो लाइफ की गोल्स हैं वो चेंज होते रहते हैं क्योंकि रेस्टलेस होते हैं. सो दे वांट टू गो, दे कांट गो ऑन क्रूज. For example, if somebody is listening to us, it's a challenge. Please do go. You'll come back not with happy memories, because they like to be on something. They want to channelize their energies. They don't like a easy peasy life. They want something going on always, because they also have so much on their platter and they want to explore. Basically explorers, but they can't meditate. They can't go on retreats, They want to do their own kind of thing and they can flip with that. So they have to have the luxury of doing everything in one go, मतलब आप माउंटेन पे चढ़ना चाहते हैं, जाएं. आप कसिनो में जाना चाहते हैं, आप जाएं. आप बीच पे जाना चाहते हैं, जाएं. आप होटल में चिल करना चाहते हैं, चिल करें, So that kind of approach they have. So you have to give them all in one kind of a package wherein their itinerary is, divided according to their mood swings. So they are very moody.
Japan.
Oh, I love Japan. Wow. That's next on the bucket list. Yes, absolutely. So something like that. And also these numbers are very, very, they love people, but people don't love them as much as they love people.
Again, Japan.
So they can be rude to you. They can be distant. So they need their own space and they need to be engrossed in something or the other.
Korea.
So, yeah, something like that. China, Hong Kong, and
Korea.
All these places. Yeah.
I think
so. This
I'm
is
merging them well.
And we are shooting this in 2024, year of Saturn. Karmic time hai. Sabko is time nacha raha hai Shani. So these numbers are, they are going through a very, very not challenging, but they are going through, they are getting grilled right now, and all the karmic journey is going to come back. So these numbers, I would suggest, keep your karmas clean, go off all the negatives and toxic things in your life and people around you if they can. And I think travel helps you to, filter it and segregate and see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Yeah.
So coming to the last number
Oh,
9.
yeah, top of the chart. As I say, it's 9, 18, 27, date of birth, and total number 9. Raghav, इसमें लोगों की strength, adventure, water parks, these all, Universal Studios and all these
Rishikesh,
Disneylands
bungee
and
jumping,
bungee jumping and these
New Zealand bungee jumping.
everything. They are best people to, uh, you know, uh, choose their strength kind of activities where their strength is taken into consideration, and all the adventures. They are adventurous. You say race car, racing, and
Dubai skydive,
skydiving, and what do you call ATV
Dubai
riding,
bungee jumping from Burj
everything,
Khalifa,
everything. So they can do
Atlantis water park.
They are explorers. They are strong people. They are daring people. Travel means some chaska, some mirchi, some spice. They can't be doing something monotonous all the time, unlike few numbers. They want something extra. And they want to just come back saying, oh, we did this, oh, we did that. So that adds on to their life, achievements.
So they're
And,
vice versa to little to 7. I'm
oh,
understanding.
Rahu Ketu, absolutely.
Oh wow!
Again,
I have
number
good
9
intuitions.
yeah, a lot of people and numerologists take number 9 as Mangal, which is going to be the next year now. But again, in my reading, I take number 9 as Rahu. So Rahu and Ketu, they are opposite people, absolutely. So एक को शांति पसंद है, एक को adventure पसंद है, एक को noise पसंद है, एक को meditation पसंद है. But कई लोग सुन रहे होंगे जिनके पास 7 भी है और 9 भी है, तो you can balance both of them,
So what destination should we give to them?
US is good. I feel US, उनको तो लंदन ही भेज दो. सारी एक्टिविटीज भी कर लेंगे वहां पे. लंदन आए पे पहुंच जाएंगे. ऊपर बहुत कुछ एक्टिविटीज है.
नहीं, आई थिंक अगर आप एडवेंचर्स की बात कर रहे हो
is very good.
हाँ, so Edinburgh is good, but adventures की बात करते हैं तो I think Dubai is more adventurous, where you have more adventurous things. Otherwise, New Zealand is good.
Okay.
New Zealand has bungee jumping. New Zealand has helicopter ride, going to glaciers.
No, I just watched Khatron Ke Khiladi. I think Romania भेज दो.
Romania भेज दो. Romania is, see, Romania, this is a complete destination. This is a 3-zone destination which is coming 2,000 kilometers. Other day we were sitting with an Avalon cruise people, and
they are cruise people, by the way.
So they can
be
river
very
cruise,
happy.
river
they can
cruises.
Be very happy in cruises, wild safaris, wherever safaris.
Then safaris, I think,
jungle safaris,
Kenya or something, Masai Mara.
They can just explore anything. You give them anything, they would be game for it because they want to see the world from that angle. Yeah. So this is the real clientele, by the way, for you.
I'm assuming, so till now our clients and viewers must have got a good amount of idea about as per their date and life path numbers and all that. So coming to this, I didn't interrupt you in between. Couple of times we guys have discussed it also. So I just wanted to come over how's gonna be 2025 for all the numbers. Just a generic one. We don't want a detailed one with you. Detailed one, people will do a private session.
Yeah. So 2025 will be a breather. Because ये साल ने सबको all numbers for that matter अपने कर्मों के हिसाब से, अपनी कार्मिक जर्नी के हिसाब से रिजल्ट दिया है. कईयों का बैड, कईयों का गुड, कईयों का ओके. बट राघव, अगर आपके घर में 4 लोग रहते हैं तो सबकी डेस्टिनी अलग होती है, राइट? बट एक भी इंसान अगर उस कार्मिक अकाउंट में फंसा हुआ है तो सारे इम्पैक्ट होते हैं. So you can't say that all of us had the best time because it doesn't work like that. Similarly, this year, अगर आपके एक भी family person or loved one की destiny में, karmic journey में highs and lows थे, year has been full of challenges. It has not been a good year for 90% of the world.
Wow.
I'm talking about emotional baggage. I'm talking about separations. I'm talking about divorces. I'm talking about relationship challenges. I'm talking about health hazards. And when it comes to work, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ के अकम्पलिशमेंट्स अलग होते हैं. दैट्स बिकॉज योर मेहनत हैज वही कार्मिक जर्नी है. आपने इतनी मेहनत की है कि शनि कह रहा है मैं आपको रिजल्ट दूंगा. 2025 विल बी अ ब्रीदर.
ओके.
आप सांस ले सकते हैं. आपका सबसे कष्ट वाला समय चला गया. ऑफ कोर्स सबकी अपनी अपनी रीडिंग एज यू सेड, बट इट विल डेफिनेटली बी अ 90% better year than 2024. And hopefully we learn a lot from our mistakes. We should be a learner, I feel.
That's, I think,
every low comes with a high, you know. जब हम नीचे जितना हम नीचे जाते हैं उतनी उछाल ऊपर होती है. This is what my life journey and karmic belief is कि आप जितना टेस्ट हो रहे हैं आप उतना ही ऊपर आके उसको स्ट्रेंथ में कन्वर्ट करके कॉन्कर करेंगे. So if it's a challenging phase for you all, we'll sail through it.
Absolutely.
But 25 is going to be a very good year than 24 for sure.
So any tips for the viewers?
Tips तो मैं travel related ही देना चाहूंगी.
Absolutely.
कि मंजिल तो मिल ही जाएगी, भटकते ही सही. गुमराह तो वो हैं जो घर से निकले ही नहीं.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. So घर से निकलना जरूरी है, घूमना जरूरी है, माई हॉलिडे इन स्टाइल के कांटेक्ट में आना जरूरी है. इफ यू आर भटकाओ समवेयर, इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू फाइंड योर पाथ, तो मिसेस साक्षी दुग्गल गुमरिया को कनेक्ट करना जरूरी है.
Thank you so much for having me today. It was a pleasure talking, and it was a very candid conversation, and I loved connecting on this topic because we have never talked about travel and numerology by far. So I hope our viewers loved it.
I hope so.
And thank you for having us.
Thank you so very
Stay
much, ma'am.
blessed.
Thank you for all your time. Thank you so very much, Sakshi.
Thank you. God bless. Thank you.